You're watching the first News Hour debate on Times Now Super Prime Time.
Well, I'm actually surprised that he's even trying to stay on so long. A few people would have thought that he tried to put up such an act of defiance, except perhaps Dr. Subramaniam Swamy or Sanjay Hegde, with whom we've crossed swords on this subject last week. Kavita Krishnan, welcome to the debate. And Brinda Grover, human rights lawyer and activist, welcome. Kavita Krishnan, of course, is National Secretary of the All India Progressive Women's Association. And Indira Jaising, you revealed all these details today. And Justice Ganguly went hammer and tongs at you. By the way, Indira Jaising is India's additional Solicitor General. In this case, has been most strident in taking on Justice Ganguly. He says, and I'm not saying this, Indira Jaising, he says that Indira Jaising has violated confidentiality. How on earth could she go ahead and give details of this girl's statement? Now, I know what you've said to that in response. Vrinda Grover, your hand already goes up.
I want to come in before Ms. Jaising.
May I just put that to Indira Jaising first?
Yeah, I think you need to know something as a...
Okay, before Ms. Jaising comes in with yes,
sorry,
please, Vrinda Grover.
Do this and speak before Ms. Jaising, but this is important information. The law intern, who's now a lawyer, who has filed the woman complainant in this case, has been in touch with me, and this information that Ms. Jaising has put out in the public domain has been put out with the consent of the woman complainant. What is the confidentiality that Justice Ganguly is saying has been breached? Ms. Jaising will answer that, but you need to know that it is with her consent that Ms. Jaising has put this out.
Which is why I began by saying this is not my argument. In fact, I think, personally, if you ask me, even Subramaniam Swamy will agree that's a pathetic argument. Don't you, Dr. Swamy, agree? That it's a pathetic argument for Justice Ganguly to try and escape using.
I never agree with anything you say.
Well, you don't have to, if you agree with me, you don't have to force yourself to disagree.
No, because I have a different view about all these things. We have to get to the fundamentals. You have a minister called Mr. Kapil Sibal, who is Minister of Law, who is asking for Mr. Ganguly's resignation. I want to know why his government has still not registered an FIR. Why they not begun police investigation? It is very extraordinary that this is now becoming more and more one of these lynch mob tactics that are being adopted against Mr. Ganguly. This is straightforward. She has made a complaint. The Supreme Court has seen that she has disclosed some prima facie evidence. So therefore, FIR should have come by now. Why is it not come? What games are being played? The Times now cannot decide who should resign.
What line of argument is that?
I am giving you the fundamental argument of law.
Are you embarrassed at these details, Dr. Swamy? You know, these lurid, seedy details of how this man chases this young woman right down to the lobby of the hotel after trying to force her to spend the night in a hotel room with him. Are you embarrassed? Do you want me to read some of this out, Dr. Swamy? That,
no,
are you embarrassed about how this will expose him even further? That you are...
I have seen enough law. I've seen enough. Of course I have read it. I have seen enough court cases. I will only go by evidence that is presented in court. If a person writes out a thing, then she should also explain why she chose Christmas Eve to go to his room. How many times has she been to his room one-to-one in the past? Has he done this in the past or not? There are a lot of things which require investigation.
What nonsense?
Just because she is given a statement doesn't mean anything.
No, 1 second. Kavita Krishnan, I'm sorry, Indira Jaising, but you're going to have to come in later because this line of argument, a standard line of argument, is pretty shocking.
It is standard because it is law.
Subramaniam... What is law? Is it
the law is that if somebody makes a
wine,
if the law is
then say I should
listen, the law is let me educate you. You are an ignorant. When it comes to law, you are completely ignorant. The law is that you make a complaint, let there be an FIR, let there be an investigation. This is the government which is asking for his resignation. Why have they not yet filed an FIR? So, what have they got to hide?
You see, Dr. Swamy, that is about the 100th time that on national television you have called me an ignoramus.
Of
So
course.
I have developed quite a thick hide.
That's all right, but you are ignorant of the law. If you can say that on the basis of a complaint, I have to pass an indictment, I have to give a judgment. There has to be some investigation.
Well, Doctor,
that is the law.
Dr. Swami, there is first of all no law which says that a woman should be forced to go into the bedroom in a hotel and be forced to spend the night. No, 1 minute. Be forced to spend the night with a judge.
That means you don't think an investigation is necessary.
Objection.
No, Arnab,
You think an investigation is not necessary.
I take strong
Do you think an investigation is necessary or not?
The character of the girl. But anyway, it's not between you and me. I'll get.
I am not talking anything about the character. I'm talking about the judicial process. That's why I say you are an ignoramus.
Don't back off after saying it.
Arnab,
No, of course you said it. You question the character of the girl.
Can I say something
Yes,
here, Arnab?
Kavita.
I'm really eager to hear Ms. Jaising, so I will keep this short. I just want to say that what law allows Mr. Subramaniam Swamy, there are such things as a character shield. There is such a thing as shielding the character, shielding the the complainant of sexual violence from questions about her character. How dare he ask, why did she go to his room on Christmas?
What questions I've raised about her character? Don't be a Naxalite and tell lies on a TV program. What character assassination I've done? What character assassination I've done?
To drink wine?
Arnab Goswami should ask her. She is a well-known Naxalite. She can tell any lie at any time.
Something which we are not prepared to tolerate anymore.
Oh yeah, you are not willing to tolerate.
What
character have I called into question?
See,
why you are now making the statements yourself? I only said there should be an investigation. You are saying there should be a prosecution and a judgment without an investigation.
No, Dr. Swamy, you asked me today that what do you know about the law?
Exactly. You don't know the law. If somebody makes a complaint, there should be an FIR, and an FIR should lead to an investigation.
If you allow me to complete, Dr. Swamy, please don't shout me down.
You don't shout me down either.
What do you know about morality?
You don't shout me down either, and don't put words in my mouth. And don't give me speeches about morality. Then I'll have to bring the Neera Radia tapes before you.
Sir, this affidavit, which the law in turn has claimed, has, by the way, in case you didn't know, Dr. Swamy, been upheld by the Supreme Court of India.
No, Supreme Court is very clear.
And I hope that you will not now say...
Don't misrepresent the Supreme Court.
I hope you will not now say that...
Don't misrepresent the Supreme Court. Yes, you are ignoramus, because Supreme Court never cleared her. And the Supreme Court only said that her complaint disclosed prima facie. That means the next thing is an FIR and an investigation. Why are you running away from an investigation?
Can we please have a more constructive discussion? Mr. Subramaniam Swamy knows neither law nor
constructive discussion.
Can we stop this completely useless discussion that he's conducting? I think Ms. Jaising needs to step in to explain the law to him.
Ms. Jaising has to explain the law to me, the Naxalite law.
Can I please, Subramaniam Swamy, since you're trying to run away with the debate, I get Indira Jaising in with the caveat before this that to Dr. Subramaniam Swamy, who probably is not aware that the Supreme Court has prima facie found Justice
Supreme Court has not found that. Don't tell a lie.
The Supreme Court has prima facie found Justice Ganguly
guilty. Please read what the Supreme Court has said.
I'm surprised that
it has only said
prima facie means on the face of it. That's about it. First impression. It is not a proven thing because the girl has not been subjected to cross-examination by Justice Ganguly's lawyers. Now we are going far ahead of the game.
Exactly.
Right now what we have is that there is an allegation. That allegation has been brought into the public focus by Ms. Jaising for whatever reasons that she has, and the question is, where do we go from here?
No, 1 second. Before you determine that, you tell me this today.
Yeah.
First, let's get Indira Jaising into this.
Let her.
You know, given the nature of these revelations, for whatever reason that Subramaniam Swamy, for whatever motivation, for whatever reason, Dr. Subramaniam Swamy and you choose to disregard the fact that this man has been held prima facie guilty by the Supreme Court for whatever reason. For whatever reason, I'm using your line of argument. I'm asking your line of argument. You say, I don't know why the girl went to the room. I'm saying for whatever reason. I'm not insinuating anything. Dr. Swamy, why?
There's no insinuation. It's a fair question in investigation.
Sanjay Hegde, don't get provoked. Let's get Indira Jaising in. Let's get Indira. I am asking very clearly.
I don't defend
Sanjay Hegde.
I come not to praise Justice Ganguly.
Thank you.
But,
your attempt.
but all that I say is that the criminal case is one thing. The intern has chosen so far not to initiate it.
Yeah.
As far as Justice Ganguly's continuance in the commission is concerned, that's between his conscience and him.
Really?
I think
really?
Not at all. Not at all. I'm sorry, Mr. Hegde.
I think Justice Ganguly is a man of honor.
You know,
this is not about Mr. Ganguly's discretionary honor. This is about the law, the procedure, the propriety, the constitution.
Let her come. Yeah. Now, I think there is total double standards at play going on in this debate. In June this year, I'll get Indira Jaising now. Let's get her. By the way, she's the one who's taken on Justice Ganguly.
Yes.
And after that, Subramaniam Swamy, allow her to complete,
and
please.
Thank God there are some lawyers who are taking the lead in ensuring
I may say this to you, Dr. Swamy, that though she may disagree with you, I hope you will not do the discourtesy of using the same epithets.
If you make any allegations against me, I will reply.
Because I disagree with you.
If any allegations are made against me, I'll reply.
Indira Jaising.
Let her speak.
Indira Jaising.
Yes.
Indira Jaising.
Yeah, we have enough of nationalism
Subramaniam Swamy.
Yes.
Thank you very much. 1 second, please. Let's not get personal, Dr. Swamy.
Yeah, only me is getting personal. What about you? You're all the time personal, putting words in my mouth.
Arnab, first of all, let me tell you, I'm here in my capacity as Additional Solicitor General of India. I do not have these double standards nor a split personality. Indira Jaising as a lawyer, Indira Jaising as a person, Indira Jaising as Additional Solicitor General of India. I'm very clear in my mind about that. It is my duty in my present position to uphold constitutional values, and this is the reason why I have chosen to speak out. On the issue of confidentiality that is raised by former Justice Ganguly of the Supreme Court of India, I would like to tell him that confidentiality attaches to the document only so long as the committee's proceedings are in progress. The moment the committee's proceedings are over, confidentiality ceases to attach to those documents because the report is in the public domain. The full text of the report was made available to the intern and to Justice Ganguly. The report records that his statement has been video recorded, and I wish instead of Mr. Hegde and Mr. Subramaniam Swamy, Justice Ganguly was here with you on your program to debate with me one-to-one. I'm ready for that debate. I wish Justice Ganguly, in his own defense, would release in the public domain the statement which he made to the committee of 3 judges. Let's be clear, 2 of them are incumbent Chief Justices of India. One after the other, they are going to become Chief Justices of India. And a third who is a senior woman judge of the Supreme Court of India. Now, this committee of 3 judges in an administrative capacity has found Justice Ganguly prima facie guilty of sexual harassment of a verbal and non-verbal nature.